Hey, what up though guys, Franklin here with another video. I wanted to show you my ever expanding video equipment that I'll be working with in the near future, or I have been working with previously. So I just want to give you guys a rundown of what I've been doing from my last DIY series of videos that I've been doing on certain equipment I've been building to build up my movie side or video side, whatever you want to name it. And here we go. As you see, I've been working with a work light. This thing is very powerful. It does light up a room, and with creative lighting techniques I'm able to pull off a couple of nice lit areas and lit scenes and shots as I'm filming. And this is the Bell lamp right here. Let me see if I can pull it off here. This is a Bell lamp, and the socket part came off. You can get this from Home Depot or Lowe's or some other area for like, I think I got this for like $8 or $10. So what it does is it gives a nice reflective kind of par light type of effect. And you get multiple of these, you get a really nice even lit scene, pretty much like with this work light. So it's pretty good, but as you can see, these are the only two lights I'm working with. Outside of my DIY ring light that I built for myself, my lighting kit sucks. So I need to get more lights, so that will solve a lot of problems. Although this does do good work, it's still not doing the work I need for my shots that I want to create. So I need to build up my lighting kit, which I am currently working on. Just some reference materials I use. Although I'm under an apprenticeship with someone who works in the film industry and showing me all the ins and outs of how film and television and everything really works, not necessarily what they show in colleges, sad to say. There are some references that he pointed me out to that really is pretty good. You know, they have most of the information in there. And let me show you right now. I suck at audio. I really do suck at audio. I am very horrible at that. So Pro Audio Review is a good magazine to look through, and they give you all the tools and maybe a few tutorials in there on how to work with certain pieces of audio. And of course there's advertisement in there about other things, working on computer to actual getting the hardware and so forth. So that's good reference material. Also, digital video, what they're doing with actual video in the film industry, if they are shooting with it, is it's okay. I mean, some companies do work with that, although Hollywood still works with film. I don't care what advertisers say, that's what they work with. I've seen it, that's what they use. So in hindsight of this, they do use digital video to, you know, take film and convert it to digital. They do that, and American Hustle was one of those videos that was converted over, and according to their new one for this month, it's about storytelling and post-production work. So this is a good reference as well. Now I love this one. This one's pretty detailed. This is Film and Digital Times. They actually show you the names, parts, people's positions, everything. Notes, very good articles and interviews that they have in this magazine. It's called Film and Digital Times. Great resource. I love this book. I picked up terms that I thought I never understood, and when I took it to my mentor, yeah, he said that's pretty much accurate. So this is a pretty good book or magazine to get. Get a monthly prescription. I think they go once every 3 months, quarterly, you know, 4 times a year. So it's a wealth of information in these books. I mean, these magazines. So I suggest you get those. Now remember, I said I suck at audio, and look what these books are sitting on. That's right. This is my church old mixer. It's really old. See, the faders are actually not. Now we recently, I think maybe 3 years ago, we upgraded it, and they didn't need this one anymore, so they gave it to me. And they know my background because I do the audio and video side, production side at my church. And this is the old one. It works. It works great. I have no problem with it. Recorded for it before, but even at my even at the church, like I said, I'm bad at audio. I don't know how to stop feedback. I don't know how to power up the amp or change the settings. So thank God there is someone who's coming there to give me a quick run through how audio actually works. So if you won't ever know anything about audio, I am not the guy to ask, at least not now. So I'm currently learning. But I am pretty good on the video side. So here is my collection of cameras and accessories. So let's start off with, of course, a cleaning kit. Cleaning kit comes with a brush that I managed to get, some spray bottles, I'm going to put solution there, some magic fiber cloths. That is a retractable brush to clean out the lens and mirror just in case it get dirty. You want to get this type of cleaner, air cleaner. You don't want the one that has any particles in it. You want one that just want to blow full air, so you squeeze the bottle, of course, and clean air comes out. That's the one you want, not the one that shoots out like canned air that may shoot particles on the lens or on the mirrors. Excuse me, in the mirror itself. And that's an extra cleaning cloth there. For my Sony camera, which is HD, fully rigged up, this is a hard drive system. And it has a not a built-in light, but it's an attachable light on here, and these are the accessories that come with it. There's the battery, there's a lens hood for it, there's a teleconverter lens, I forget what size that was, and this is his little brother, as you can see, telephoto converter. That's his little brother there, and the charger for it, the remote, and a trigger system. So if I need to be far away or something like that, or just not disturb any wildlife or anything like that, I can go ahead and use that as a remote. So that's my Sony system. And it also comes with small polarizers, and this is a star, I think a 4-point star lens. That's an ND filter, and these are various smaller converters, telephoto converters. That's a fixed size. Over here for my camera is my Canon Rebel T3i. This lens on here is I think it's a 18 to 135 millimeter, and it came with a 75 to 300 millimeter lens, got for free. Look at my other video to find out the story behind that. And I recently ordered some neutral density or ND filters, and as you can see, different grades, levels of ND filters as well as graduated filters, so they all have different values on one side, which I can't wait to start shooting with. Speaking of which, it also came with these different size adapters for the lens holder, for the ND filter holder, I'm sorry, and they come in different sizes. So if any of my camera buddies out there need to get different sizes and want to borrow the ND filter, get your own. No, well, you can borrow from me if you don't need it. So just go ahead and ask. My 2-point shoot cameras. I use these for references or reference shooting, and I also carry it around just in case I need to take something on the spot. I don't necessarily film with these things. I mean, they are capable of doing HD video and all that stuff, but they're fixed lenses. I need to get a better shot. I'm sure someone can shoot with it, but I use it just for reference photos, like if I'm doing a motion capture, for example. You can motion capture with these point and shoot cameras, and you have your big camera taking the video if that's the one you want to use. And yeah, so things like that. So just be creative. Just think of what you could do with these. It's not just for pointing and shooting as they want to advertise. This is my Zenit 122K film camera. So it actually takes film. In fact, it's filming there right now. And it has a, what's that? I think that's a 58 millimeter lens, kit lens that came with it. Someone get that to me because they fell for the stereotype that no one uses film cameras anymore. That's a bunch of crap. Yes, we do. And it's still better than, yes, video. Way better. And it also came, well, a lens. This lens was given to me by my nephew just for borrowing purposes only. And it actually attaches there. So if I want to get a telephoto lens on here, it actually fits on there. So that's great. This is a pocket camera, RCA, what is that? EZ209 HD pocket camera. This camera is bad when it comes to dark light. It works great in light. You get that full HD video. However, when it comes to darkness, it gets very fuzzy, so this is not a good camera. This is in reviews. So I use it just for lighting purposes only when I'm doing a quick shot. These are my old cameras. This actually takes tape, and I do mean the old probably 90s tape. But it still works. It still gives great video. RCA. I'm sorry, JVC. Well, what was the RCA one? Oh, well, anyway. JVC, and this is a good camera. Still, I use it just to take video, just to see if it keep it going. Although I do have digital cameras, as you just saw. And finally, this is also JVC, so the plug works both of these, so that you can charge either way. However, with this camera, this is tape as well, but it cannot record because the tape head is damaged somehow. Somehow it's been demagnetized. I tried cleaning it. I tried replacing parts. It's just out. However, I will be using this when I be doing my tutorials, if I decide to start doing tutorials as far as drawing, and attaching it to my computer where it just records straight to the computer. And it is capable of doing that, so I just need to plug it up to a FireWire to my computer and use that. Or if I'm doing clay animation, this camera works perfect for that. So it's not all lost. Now, down here, that is my accordion bag. So if I need to take all this crap, except for the mixer there, if I need to take all this crap and stuff inside the bag, this bag can actually unfold and become a bigger bag, so I can stuff everything in there and take it on the go if it needs to be. These are my assortment of tripods. This one is for the Sony camera right there, and this one is my brother's. It's kind of busted up, but it still works. So it got a nice fluid, nice movable fluid head on there. And this bad boy is a Manfrotto old style. The plate was missing, so I had my buddy Jerry rig a one for me, and I just put a Manfrotto knockoff quick release plate on there. And this thing is made out of aluminum and iron, so this thing is pretty solid and heavy. So you don't have to worry about anything getting bumped on this camera. It might knock the person down who's trying to run into it. So this is a very good tripod. And last but not least, my DIY Steadicam in all its glory. It has the attached arm brace on there, so I can hold this up a little bit longer. Now, the trick is that plate there, or the handle there, is wrong. It's not supposed to be in that angle. It's actually supposed to be in a curved angle, not that way. So when I get ready to do another DIY build, because I want to upgrade this Steadicam, it's going to be, actual moving parts and adjustable center. That's what it was saying when I was researching about this, that this part actually is supposed to go up and down, adjust in the middle. And that's what this does here too, but I want it to be a little more, I guess better looking than this. so I want to take it on professional shots, just for, aesthetic pleasing, so people see it, like, oh, wow, that's cool, But either way, so that's it for all my equipment here. So this is pretty much, I know it look like a cheap Radio Shack here, but this is my equipment, so this is what I use to get things done. So any questions, let me know, and hope to hear from anyone who needs help with this. Later.